actually took it from black people. Everything we've been taught in the American education system is all a lie. Native Americans weren't the original people of this land. We actually took it from black people. We actually took it from black people. Everything we've been taught in the American education system is all a lie. Native Americans weren't the original people of this land. We actually took it from black people. We actually took it from black people. Everything we've been taught in the American education system is all a lie. Native Americans weren't the original people of this land. We actually took it from black people. We actually took it from black people. Everything we've been taught in the American education system is all a lie. Native Americans weren't the original people of this land. We actually took it from black people. We actually took it from black people.
Search for El Dorado is the hottest thing smoking, man. It's the highest level of academia, man. I'm talking about the 7 cities of gold. See, today they want to make this thing mythological. But all you got to do is read even a quasi-history book about Montezuma and his treasures, and they still ain't found all of Montezuma's treasure. They still looking for gold in Utah. They still looking for gold in Arizona. But we know they found those Kalalu's artifacts. Tried to hide them under the Smithsonian that have Hebrew writing on them and dragons, my nigga. They got swords with dragons on them in Arizona, man. Look here, man. The search for Indian superior is the hottest thing smoking. To know that you don't gotta look anywhere else, man. You see, not all these lands are on the same elevation, so it's not about we're better over here, you better over here. My nigga, we're just talking science, man. There is flood history in all cultures. They can all point to some type of story about a flood. Okay, so we can all correlate with a flood, all right? Y'all, we all here, we all gonna unite on this. We can all correlate that there once were great waters flooding the earth. You think all the lands, now that you understand you're on a relatively flat plane of existence and the etymology of planet, take off the T, you just got a plane, man, and that's flat, spread out. So the word planet is plane in etymology, is a flat surface. All right, so look, waters, flood, they come down. Different parts of Mama are on different elevations, man. And you could just, look into their, even their secret books, will let you know that America, India Superior, this ancient land here, it's at a high elevation compared to other lands. It's India Superior. This land popped out the waters in the primordial waters before any of these other surrounding lands, man. So when you talk about America, you're just talking about an ancient land that just popped out the water first. Civilization was popping off first. Now, why would the hijack? Why would it benefit the hijack to take you out of India Superior and say you're from Africa over there? When we know that on their Mexa maps, every damn thing is Africa. There's Northeast Africa, there's Northwest Africa. I guess we'll be Northwest Africa to them on their maps. All right, these are new terms. These are, what's it called, Greek and all that. You know what I'm saying? All this is coming out the hijack. Abyssinia, Ethiopia. This is how they're describing you. Fiery look. We interpret it burnt face. No, my nigga. Fiery looking, man. Yeah, that guardian angel they talked about in Christianity, man. Here's your dragon, man. That Kundalini they talk about over there, the rising serpent. Is it a serpent or a snake, man? Make up your damn mind, man. All right, let's play the game, man. Serpent or snake? Draw me a picture of a serpent. Now draw me a picture of a snake. When you talk serpent, are you talking about a snake? Is that the Christian? Is that what they've done to the images? Is a serpent a snake? Serpent or snake? When we read about a serpent in the Bible, are we talking about a snake or Or are we talking dragons? See, in alchemy, there's a difference. There's an alchemical dragon and there's an alchemical serpent. The alchemical dragon is coming from the unknown origins. We're talking about water. We're talking about power. We're talking about the vessel that the spirit is contained is the dragon. When you talk alchemical serpent, you're talking about coming out the unknown, bursting into consciousness. Now you're talking about their dualities. Now you're talking about their androgynies. Right. There's a different frequency with the alchemical dragon and the alchemical serpent, my lord. So when they interpret things as serpent out the Bible, you need to play the game. You talking dragon or you talking a snake? When Hawa in the book of Numbers is punishing Israel because they ain't holding it down, because they out of code, they getting jammed up by the Creator with fiery serpents, right? Are we talking about snakes on fire coming out the... Have you ever seen any drawings of snakes on fire in any culture, man? Just falling out the sky. Have you seen any depictions of fire-breathing dragons? Oh yeah, boss. In every culture, boss. In every culture, boss. The Kundalini, that serpent is a dragon, my nugget. You're in big dragon pants Indian superior right now, my nugget. These waters, these lands was popping out the primordial waters first, my nugget. That's all we saying. Respect mama. And they know. So I'm just saying, man, this is the hottest thing smoking. El Dorado, cities of gold, the search for prestigianas, high-level academia, Harvard, Yale, they're all looking for the Presta, the Ethiopian, to help them fight against the Saracens, right? They need help to fight, whatever, Moorish tribes, Moabite tribes, Canaanite, whatever they want to, depict. We're trying to put together our own story and see who was really, teamed up with who. Who was confederate against us? Who was making treaties of peace and friendship on their own nagas, man? We from India superior, boss. And that's Ahab to the entire earth plane. Just to stop trying to put us in one place on the body of mama. On the body of mama can only, have one place where melanated people, copper-colored people can only be one place on the entire earth plane. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all sound like the hijack. We need to get into our minds, man. They searching for our gold, Montezuma gold, the Presta gold, the Suleiman gold, the Musa gold, the Moshe gold, the copper-colored Khan treasures. That's why they want to give you all these titles, black, African this. You're from India, superior, man. Look on the old maps, it says India superior, which means there's an India inferior. It says Asia major, which means there's an Asia minor. Khan, you're from Asia major. All praise to Wah. It's a major lazy. Allow Wah.
You may have tried